Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Central League contest for girls basketball between the Garnet Valley Jaguars and the Marple Newtown Tigers. I'm Ben Hoyt with Alec Eskin calling the action. Now, Alec, the biggest headline, Breanne Borky, 4 points away from 1,000. We are going to be witnessing history tonight.
Yeah, I mean, like it's always really fun witnessing history, and we know how big of an accomplishment this is for any basketball player to reach 1,000 points in any league at any time. So it will be a really great moment for the Jaguar team and for Breanne Borky.
Now, our other little headline before we get into the teams is we have the first basketball broadcast, right?
That is correct.
That is incorrect. We did not have the official first Garnet Valley basketball cast. And I have to give credit to where it's due. Mr. Mink and Mr. Patterson beat us to the punch. They streamed one game only, Senior Night 2017 against Marple Newtown. 2 years later, we're here tonight, Garnet Valley, Marple Newtown, looking at history when Breanne Borky will be scoring 1,000 points. That ain't something, huh?
Yeah, that is. And Mr. Mink and Mr. Patterson, they're both the best of the best. They're with the football broadcast, everyone loves them, and they're both really good announcers.
Now, to get into the action, Marple Newtown is 4-8 overall, 9th place in the Central League. They have beaten Pencrest, Innoboro, Marion Mercy Academy, and Lower Marion. They lost to Strathaven, Springfield, Radnor, Penwood, Pope John Paul II, Harrington, Haverford, and Upper Darby. They average 52 points per game and allow 44.83 points per game. You need to be a high-scoring team to beat Garnet Valley. I don't know if anyone in the Central League can beat Garnet Valley, knock on wood, but if this keeps going, they're going to be a dangerous threat for the state title.
Yeah, I mean, Garnet Valley, they're on a roll this year, and just so everyone knows, this table is plastic, and of course, and Garnet Valley just recently had a statement win on Sunday against Shipley, who have two players going to the All-American McDonald's game. So, which shows you how great of a team Garnet Valley is, and one other thing is that they're ranked number 5 in the state.
And not only did they beat Shipley in general, they beat them at a neutral court in Jefferson University in the Play-by-Play Classic, which is run by my good friend and camp instructor Jeremy Treatman. He's one of the best, probably the high school broadcasting king, so he had a good matchup on his hands that night.
Well, Garnet Valley, they're a really good team, and it'd be really fun to see those two teams go head to head and see who got the win.
Well, that is going to do it for our pregame. We will be right back for the starters, national anthem, and history. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Al Keskin with Ben Hoyt, and right before we get to the starting lineups, we will bring you the national anthem. Enjoy, everyone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Garnet Valley High School for tonight's Central League girls basketball matchup between the Marple Newtown Tigers and your Lady Jaguars. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for Marple Newtown. At guard, freshman number 15, Haley Levy. At forward, sophomore number 20, Mackenzie Holden. At forward, senior number 3, Kaylee Costello. At guard, senior number 11, Lindsay Kane. Also a senior at guard number 25, Olivia Corey. The head coach for the Tigers is Ryan Walski. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet tonight's starting lineup for your Lady Jaguars. At guard, 5'6" and senior number 1, Morgan Falcone. At forward, 6'1" and senior number 20, Emily McAtee. At forward, 6'2" and senior number 21, Maddie McKee. At guard, 5'5" and senior number 22, Jillian Maggie. And at guard, 6'1" and senior number 42, Brienne Barkey. The head coach for the Lady Jags is Joe Woods. He's assisted by Connie Anderson, Mike King, Mike Kratzel, and Shannon Woods. Ladies and gentlemen, this time may I ask that you please stand. Kindly remove your hats as we salute America, those who protect and defend our country, as the Garnet Valley Chorus sings our national anthem.
That was our national anthem by the Garnet Valley Chorus. And we are just about set for action. We'll see if the Jags can keep their undefeated season alive, or will it be mauled by the Tigers of Marple Newtown.
Well, I think like what Garnet Valley has to do is just play the way they play. Good basketball. Do the basics. Get the points. Don't play defense, and just play a well. How do I describe it? A well played game, and prevents an upset.
We are just about set for tip-off. McKee for Garnet Valley, starter for Marple. The only freshman on the team, Haley Levi, number 15. Number 20, Mackenzie Hilden. She's a sophomore. Number 3, Kaylee Costello. She's a senior. Number 11, Lindsay Kane. She's a senior. Number 25, Olivia Corey. She's a senior. Rebounded by McKee. Goes to Nagy. Nagy. 4-2. And the Jags are off to a fast start.
Nice job by the Jaguars, playing great defense there, and by McKee recognizing that Nagy was leaking down the court, and catching the Marple defense off guard.
Lindsay Kane to Mackenzie Hilden. That'll be a walk by Hilden.
Aggressive defense by the Jaguars there pays off, and causing Corey to make a mistake and turn over the ball.
Falcone will take it up for the Jaguars. Borky, Drexel commit, only needs 4 points. Keep an official Borky count for tonight's game.
Yes, as we all know, that Borky is only 4 points away from 1,000 points for her career, and this should be make a very exciting night for the Jaguar crowd, and the team and the players, of course.
So it is 4-0 Jaguars. Emily McAteer with the last basket. Falcone. Out to Borky. Borky. McAteer. And Nagy is fouled. She'll get to her at the line for a 6-0 Jags lead if she makes both.
So far, Garnet Valley, they just look like the better team on offense on offense and defense. They're getting set. They're making the plays. They're playing really aggressive, tight defense, and that's what you need to do to win a basketball game.
Nagy, her first free throw is good. Here's her second. Second is good. 6-0 Jags. 6:23 left in the first. Lindsay Kane, the point guard. Drives into the perimeter. Levi with the shot. That's good.
Nice screen there set by Corey for Levy to get the shot off and get Marple's first point of the night.
Levi with 2 points. First Marple points of the night. It is now 6-2 Garnet Valley. McAteer. Falcone. Borky. Nagy. McAteer. Dish to Borky. To McKee. Borky will get an assist to Maddie McKee.
Nice vision there, nice vision there by the Jaguars, and great job by McKee using her height there to get the easy layup.
Timeout by Marple, and we will be. No, we're going to go through this timeout. I just made up my mind. We're going through the timeout.
All right. So so far, the Jaguars clearly look like the better team. Marple, they don't look like they're putting as much out there as Garnet Valley, and Garnet Valley is clearly showing why they're 12-0.
I agree.
Correction, 11-0.
I agree even more because it's correct.
Yeah, you always want to be right on that stuff.
Marple will get a deflection.
I didn't see a deflection there, but I guess the referee says differently.
Inbounded to Kaylee Costello. Costello struggles. Almost turns it over there. Lindsay Kane. Lindsay Kane for 3. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Nagy. Goes to McAteer. 2 points for McAteer on the way. With 5 minutes left, 10-2 in a low-scoring game against Marple Newtown.
So far, Garnet Valley has had really good transition offense, and that's why. And they've gotten, I think, 6 points off of steals.
Levi is fouled.
Ni- Nice job by Levi there, boxing out and getting good position for the rebound and drawing the foul.
15, Haley Levy at the line for Marple shooting 2.
Haley Levy for 2. First one is no good for Levy. Second one on the way. Still no good. Rebounded by McKee. Goes to Borky. Borky. Dish to Falcone. Falcone for 2. Got it.
Much Garnet Valley's just getting whatever they please on offense. I mean, like Marple's basically giving them open shots.
12-2. That's going to be a walk.
Yeah.
Garnet Valley ball.
That was a good call by the referee because it looked like that. Because it looked like that Cristello shuffled her feet after she took 2 steps.
Falcone to Borky. Back to Falcone. Nagy to McKee. McKee shot misses. McKee is fouled. She'll get 2 at the line. Bit shaken up there, but she is okay.
McKee had a huge height advantage over the Marple players, and she was able to get that rebound after the first missed shot, and get the foul and get 2 shots to the line.
McKee misses her first free throw. McKee with 1 more. That one is good. So the Jags will take a 13-2 lead over the Tigers. It'll be Marple ball.
So far, Jaguars are playing a really aggressive defense, and I think that's paying off for them.
And that's going to be a foul on the floor.
Jaguar foul number 1 on Falcone, her second. Team second.
Second for Falcone. Levy for 2. Got it.
Nice job by Levy there, making an adjustment to get the shot off and make the basket.
13-4. Garnet Valley over the Tigers. Borky out to Falcone. Back out to Borky. Borky. Dish to McKee. McKee gets the bucket.
What Garnet Valley's been doing so far is just being able to get their way in the paint, and that's why they've been scoring so many points so far, and why they have a 15-4 lead.
Ref thought there was a timeout there, but there was nothing. So Marple will retain the ball. Turnover by Marple. Borky to Nagy. Borky with the shot. Airballs it. And it will go to Marple Newtown. Good effort by Borky.
Yeah. I mean, and of course, Borky, she's been doing a lot of stuff tonight other than getting points. She's been able to get rebounds, assists, blocks, steals. Like, so far, a very good night for her.
Nice D by McKee. And that'll be number 25, Olivia Corey.
Nice shot by Corey there, splitting the defenders there and getting that basket.
2 for Marple there. 2:45 left, 15-6. Borky has none. Maybe not now, as she goes for 2. Misses the shot. Nagy, Borky. Borky for 3. Oh, so close. 2:19 left. Turnover, no. But Marple has been forcing a lot of turnovers early. Example A.
Nice steal there by Garnet Valley, and another turnover by aggressive defense, which is what they've been doing all night, and why Marple only has 6 points so far in this game.
Borky. Good steal by Levy. Three for Marple, that's good.
Newtown, three-point basket scored by number 3, Kaylee Costello.
That's gonna be Costello for 3.
Marple desperately needed that. They had a 9 point. They're at 9 point deficits, and they cut it by a third to 6, and that looks a lot better to a team than 9.
Borky for 2 points here. No, doesn't go. It's gonna be a foul, McKee.
Jaguar foul, 21, McKee for first.
Exactly 1 minute left in the first. Now under a minute. 15-9 Jags.
What Garnet Valley needs to do on offense, I think, is go back to getting inside the paint and being able to and getting it to McKee or Borky or McAteer to get to the line or get the layups.
Turnover, Borky with the steal. Passes to Nagy. Nagy will take it, and Nagy will finish. 30 seconds left. 17-9 Jags.
Nicely played there by Nagy to she had a 3-on-1 opportunity. Nice job of faking out the defender and getting the layup there.
19 seconds left. Now at 16, it'll be Marple ball.
I'm wondering if at this point Marple might just hold the ball until the end of the quarter.
That's a 3 for Costello, no good. Rebounded by Levy. Another 3 for Marple, no good. 3, 2, Borky. Miscommunication, that's the end of the quarter. 17-9 Jags over the Tigers. We will be right back with the start of the second quarter. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 17-9 Jags. And an update on Brianne Borky. She has no points right now, but a very good, impressive stats with assists and rebounds.
So far, I mean, like other than the points stat, Brianne Borky has stuffed every other stat in the book.
McAteer to DiCamillo. She's in the game for the first time. Falcone to McAteer. Borky. They'll go to Marple. Brianne almost had it.
Eventually the shots will fall, and I think that eventually, sometimes at the start of a game, players aren't as good as they are towards the end of the game. Like McAteer against Springfield, she scored 14 of her 20 points at the end in the fourth quarter of the game.
Nice pass. Rebounded by McAteer. Up the court goes Borky. Borky in the paint. Goes to Borky. Oh, very close. 17-9 Jags. Nice support from our teammates and, of course, support from us as the broadcasting crew of Garnet Valley basketball.
Yes, yeah, they.
Stolen by Borky or McKee. DiCamillo. That's going to be a jump, and it will stay with Marple. Dedinger is back in for Maddie McKee. So Dedinger gets her first taste of action.
I'm wondering if they might start going to her in the paint, considering her height and Marple's lack of it.
That's going to be a walk on Marple. Will be Garnet Valley ball. 6:43 left in the second period of play. Jaguar 17, Marple 9.
I mean, so far in the second quarter, it's been mostly a defensive game. No points have been scored yet, but I mean that could change soon.
McAteer, DiCamillo, Borky. Borky for three. Doesn't go. No good to Marple. Marple will throw it away. It'll go to the Jags.
I'm wondering if Garnet Valley might start going in the paint again rather than shooting from outside the arc, and possibly making it easier for Borky to get those 4 points.
Borky out to Anderson. DiCamillo. Borky. Borky for three. Got it! 1 point away from 1,000.
You can feel the excitement rising, and that was a huge shot for Garnet Valley. That gives them back the momentum and gives them an 11-point lead.
Anderson, now go to Borky. Is this history right here? Brianne Borky, so close. Borky for two. No, so close. Back out to Borky. Borky for three. No! Thought third time was the charm there, but no. So close for Brianne Borky.
Yep, so close. But I have no doubt that her fourth point will come in this game because so far she's done everything else right. Eventually the point stat will eventually start going in her favor as well.
Marple gets the ball. That's going to be a basket for number 23, Kate Scally. Borky, 2-point jumper, doesn't go. I think Marple's getting back into this game, so for the moment, I think Brianne should consider passing to one of her teammates.
I think
or not, or she's going to get 1,000 right here. She will! 1,000! Brianne Borky!
You can see a great moment for everyone, fans, the coaches, the teammates, and you can see how exciting this is for Brianne Borky as well, and just a great accomplishment for a really good player who's going on to a very good school at Drexel. Once again, congratulations to Brianne Borky.
Brianne Borky, 1,000 points. What an athlete and what a person. Congrats, Brianne. You deserve it. You fully deserve it.
I completely agree. She's been working really hard this season, and actually, throughout her high school career, she has, and it's paying off by her going to a Division I school at Drexel University.
And she's greeted by her family. And her brother Brett, who we know here at Garnet Valley. This is a sight to see. This is a happy time for all. Well, most. I think Marple's not too glad, but I think they're glad for Brienne that she has
Yeah.
her 1,000 point.
Yes, I completely agree with that.
What a great accomplishment for Brienne. The Drexel commit, class of 2019, Brienne Borky, 1,000 points. I still have chills.
Yeah, that was a really exciting moment. First of all, the fact that her teammates immediately ran out onto the court showed the bond between her teammates, which shows a lot about why Garnet Valley is so good and why Brienne Borky has turned into a really good player.
So we will go to a short break while we have a nice celebration with Brienne. We'll We're back after 10 seconds of a little pause. (22-11) Jags. 4:41 left in the second period. Denied by Dedinger.
Great job by Dinger there, stepping up and using her height to block the ball.
.414 left. Marple, 22-11. It is a walk. All right. 4:10 left. Jags will get the ball back.
That shows you there when you encounter Liesel Dinger in the paint, it's not going to end well for you as it ends in a turnover for Marple.
Dedinger. Anderson. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Lindsay Cade.
Number 21, Madden P. Jackson for the Jags. Should replace number 42, Brienne Borky.
Borky will take a seat, a much-deserved rest.
Yes, most certainly. And with Garnet Valley up 22-11, it would serve them well to have her rested for the fourth quarter of play.
McKee, got it. 2 points for McKee.
Once again, Garnet Valley just using their height again and getting the easy layup there.
Marple Newtown will call timeout. We'll be right back after the short break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3:10 left in the first half. And it is a 24-11, 13-point game for the Jags. Another turnover. Now it's going to be a jump, but it'll go the Jags' way.
So far, what I've noticed with Marple is that they've had very sloppy ball handles so far. They've been creating a lot of turnovers, and one of the reasons why they have a 13-point deficit at the moment.
McKee to Dedinger. Got it.
So far, I mean that's in this game, and actually, throughout the season, it's been their bread and butter, getting in the paint, having their players use their height to be able to get the layups there.
Marple Newtown personal foul.
This is going to be a Marple personal foul.
First. Team third.
And the Jags will take possession. McKee. 2 points for McKee.
Marple needs to make an adjustment fast. I mean, because they're making it way too easy on Garnet Valley to get points.
.150 left in the half. 28-11. Jags are pulling away from the Tigers.
Jaguar foul number 44, Kendall D. Camillo. For first. Team fourth.
It'll stay with the Tigers.
So far from our Valley, pretty much an all-around played game, and offense they've been able to get whatever they want in the paint. On defense, they've been creating a lot of turnovers, and putting in a lot of that, being very aggressive and putting a lot of effort on defense as well. That's one of the reasons they've only allowed 11 points in this game.
Number 11, Lindsey Kane. Number 5, Eleni Zografakis.
Marple Newtown personal foul number 23, Katie Scally. For first.
Katie Scally will be charged with the personal.
That was a good call by the referees because Skyler looked like she used her hip there to create space there, so that way her fellow teammate could be able to receive the pass.
Michaela Anderson. Nice basket by McKee. McKee has 11 points on the night. Leading score for both teams. Actually, if McKee and Marple were playing right now, the game would be tied.
Just shows you how good of a night Maddie McKee has had so far, and also just how much and also how easy it's been for her in the paint to be able to get points.
Katie Scally for 3 for Marple there. 25 seconds left.
Much needed points there for Marple, cutting down the deficits. At this point, it might.
Anderson with the tip pass, so it'll be Marple ball.
At this point, might serve Marple better if they just held the ball till the end of the half. You don't want to give Garnet Valley any more chances on offense.
10 seconds left. 5. And that will do 1.4, and that'll be a walk. The Jags can get a quick half-court shot off if they don't just want to hold it.
They might just do a football pass and maybe try to get a shot off.
Oh, no good by DiCarmelo. And that's your half. 30-14 Garnet Valley. We will be back after halftime. Congrats, Brienne, on 1,000. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After the half, it is 30-14 Garnet Valley. But we have one more half to go in a pretty low-scoring half for the Jags.
Well, for the Jaguars on offense, I thought they've done a great job. But it's really been the defense that stood out because they've only allowed 14 points to a Marple team. That average is 52 points per game.
McAteer is fouled and will get 2 at the line.
Nice shot by McAteer there, drawing the contact and getting 2 shots to the line.
McAteer, the Loyola, Maryland commit, shooting 2. First one is missed. One more for McAteer. No good, but rebounded by McKee, and she'll finish.
Once again, I mean, like Marple, I guess they weren't. Manny McKee uses her strength to be able to get around the Marple defender, get the rebound, and get that layup. And once again, of course, using her height.
$7:15 left. 32-14 Jags over the Tigers. McAteer. Back to Nagy. Borky for 2.
Once again, building on her really good night so far. She has 7 points, a few assists, a lot of rebounds, and some steals. That's what the definition of stuffing the stat sheet comes from.
Borky, reverse shot. They were showing a little bit of those on Fox News because they had an aired segment with Joel Frederick, which I found very interesting.
Yes, yes, I was able to watch some of it too in French class today actually, and it was really good to get, and it was really great of Fox 29 to be able to give the cheerleading squad and the girls basketball team the attention that they deserve so far.
So shout out to Jill Frederick. Hope you're watching. 6:14 left. 36-14. Jags over the Tigers. The freshman Levy has been in all game. She's looking mighty tired.
Yeah, I mean, like at this point for everyone, what I was going to say was Marple. I mean, like at this point, Marple is down by 22, and at this point, it's not. At this point, it might not be worth keeping in your best player.
Garnet ball.
Going back to the Fox 29 thing, girls, both the cheerleading squad and the girls team both had very good years. The girls team basketball team is right now ranked 5th in the state, and the girls cheerleading team will compete in nationals at Walt Disney World. Congratulations to both teams.
And cheerleading won states in Hershey the night of one of our broadcasts.
Yes, it was the Springfield game, and, we heard the news during the game that they had made it to the finals, which is of course really exciting for the Garnet Valley community.
Rebounded by McAteer. Boys also play Marple on the road. That start has been pushed forward to 6:15, so it's going on now with fears about snow tonight, and
It-
hopefully for the school people, a 2-hour delay tomorrow.
yes, both of us as students at Garnet Valley High School, a 2-hour delay would serve a lot for us because, first off, more sleep. Sleep is a big thing at the Garnet Valley High School.
So, and in regards to that snow, our next telecast could be questionable as there could be snow on Saturday too. That would be a boys telecast against Strathaven. But we will give you any Twitter updates if the broadcast is canceled or postponed.
I would hopefully the meteorologists are calling for only 1 to 3 inches of snow, which of course that could change. But I fully expect the games this weekend to be able to commence.
Nagy missed the first one. (41-16). 3:39 left in the third. And it's going to be kind of tough for Marple to come back now.
At this point, when you're down by 25 points, it's not gonna be easy, especially with only 8-minute quarters in high school basketball.
McKee. Goes to Borky. Borky takes it up court. Goes to the paint. Back. Get and go. McAteer and Borky no good. Rebounded by Cristello.
Nice job by Marple making an adjustment there on defense.
A little bit of a scramble. Cristello. Deflected by McKee. It'll be out on McKee. Marple ball.
So, that was nice job by Marple there. For the first time tonight, I felt like that they made a stand in the paint and were able to get a good defensive possession.
There's a clock issue. Or is there not a clock issue? .250 to go. That's the official time. 2:45 to go now. 41-16 Garnet Valley over Marple Newtown.
Like so far, I mean, it's been dreams and nightmares for both teams. Garnet Valley, for Garnet Valley, it's been all dreams, offensive, defensively. Pretty much you're getting everything you could ask for. From Marple's side, it's been all nightmares. They can't get anything going on offense, and on defense, they're getting beat in the paint consistently.
That's going to be a foul on number 21, Sophia Gannon. McAteer shooting 2. McAteer makes the first.
Number 32, Emily Reynolds. Number 23, Katie Scaley. Check back.
Emily Reynolds and Katie Scaley are back in for Marple. McAteer for one more. Good. McAteer makes both. 43-16 Garnet Valley.
One thing different about this game tonight than other games, I feel like, is that this game is not cutting down to free throws. Because Marple, it's because the plays in the paint for Garnet Valley have been so huge for them to build this massive lead of 27 points.
I'm going to object on that point. I think for games we broadcasted, that's true. I think for the Garnet Valley girls, a lot of their games have just been blowouts. And only to like Westchester, Ruston, and Haverford have teams come even close in touching the Garnet Valley girls team. So I think Yes, in games we broadcasted this year, yes, it has gone down to free throws, but just not this team. As McAteer makes a three to extend the lead.
I mean, like partly, going to what you just said. It's probably because this girls team is just so dominant this year on all levels of the game. Like defensively, they've been able to get steals, blocks, create turnovers in general, and you can really tell that they have the other teams that they have their opponents on their heels.
Time for Marple, and we'll be right back after this short break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We are out of timeout, 46-16. A 40-point dominant lead for the Jaguars. And you have to wonder at what point in the fourth quarter will they put in the reserves such as Dedinger and some of the other uh, players that normally don't start.
Well, first off, for Garnet Valley, part of the reason that they've been doing so well is not just their starters, who of course have played a huge role in this undefeated season, but they have depth too, which also really helps the team.
I agree. Falcone first, that's good.
But going back to to your question, I do think that Coach Woods will probably put those players in at the start of the fourth quarter.
Nice job by Falcone that she has 4 points right now. Less than a minute now remaining in the third period of play. Deflects off Marple, 53.7 to be exact. Garnet Valley will inbound. Most likely to Falcone. Falcone it is. Falcone to Borky. Borky. Oh, nice pass to McKee. McKee with the putback.
Like, if you're Marple, you have to be very disappointed about what Maddie McKee's been able to do tonight. She has 17 points in this game, and she's been able to get a bunch of rebounds and do a bunch of other stuff, and that really is what's been hurting this Marple team in this game.
McKee. Denied by number 11, Lindsey Kane. Will stay with the Jags.
It might serve the Jaguars well here if they just hold the ball and just not give Marple any more chances. You're up 34 points. There's no reason to rush it here.
Goes to McKee. McKee to Falcone. Falcone takes it midcourt. 10 seconds left. Borky. Back to midcourt to Falcone. Falcone. 5, 4. Borky for 3. Does not go. McKee with the rebound. No. And now to the third quarter. Garnet Valley 50. Marple Newtown 16. Our last quarter of play for this, I would say, happy night for the Jags.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that.
So we'll be right back. Last period of play. 50-16, Garnet Valley over Marple. We're back underway.
It's been a
And the starters have been taken out. And Coach Woods made a good decision to take him out. Marple Newtown, I don't think has any chance in this game.
yeah. I mean, like it's pretty hard to come back down 34 points, especially at any level of the game. I'll put it that way. Uh, one thing I will mention is that Garnet Valley has really good depth. Is that they'll be able to score a lot of points. I think in this fourth quarter, as well.
7:28 left to go. 50-16, Garnet Valley. Garnet Valley will inbound to Kendall DiCamillo. DiCamillo takes it over midcourt. DiCamillo.
Garnet Valley could hold the ball there. Could hold the ball the entire fourth quarter if they wanted to, considering there's
I don't
no
think
edge.
they should, but they could.
Yeah, it's not smart to do that, and also it's not a very good move
I
either.
think Lower Marion almost did that in our first telecast of the boys.
Yes, they held the ball for like 2 minutes at a time before they actually made a pass. It's an interesting strategy, and while it eventually paid off for them, in which they won the game in double overtime. Basket's good by number 32, Emily Reynolds. Anderson takes up the floor. Gets it to DiCamillo in the corner. She takes a three. Misses. Gotten back by Anderson. But is stolen by... is stolen by Marple.
Thank you, Alec, for taking that play-by-play. I had to make an important text.
Newtown three-point basket scorer number 11, Lindsay Kane.
Nice basket there by Kane. Getting the three and, of course, cutting down the lead.
Number 25, Olivia Corey, checks back in for Marple. She replaces
5:43 left, 50-21. Jaguars over the Tigers. Very good night for Garnet Valley. Very good night.
I mean, like pretty much everything you could ask for against a mediocre Marple Newtown team. And considering the expectations, Marple, Garnet Valley has played well above them tonight.
Michaela Anderson goes to DiCamillo. Passes out to Anderson. Shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Marple. Marple, a bit of a struggle, but gets it back up court. Zografakis.
Garnet Valley is not having Marple getting in the paint.
Turnover by Marple to DiCamillo.
That's been the story of the night. Turnovers for Marple Newtown.
Anderson let the pass go through her hands. That'll be Marple ball.
One thing I will say is that other than Garnet Valley getting whatever they want on offense in the paint, is that Marple's sloppiness on offense has played a huge role in why they've only scored 21 points as well. Lots of turnovers, which is always going to hurt you in a basketball game.
4:24 left in the fourth quarter. Three for DiCamillo doesn't go. Rebounded by Marple. Zografakis is fouled, and she will get two at the line with 4:03 left in the fourth period of play.
Jaguar foul by 44. Kaylee Camello. Her second. Team first. Number 5, Melanie Zucker-Fakis at the line for Marple Newtown, shooting 2.
And so far, Marple, I didn't say that free throws were a big factor in this game, but Marple has not made many of them tonight, and that resembles what their night on offense has looked like.
DiCamillo will take it up for Garnet Valley. 3:56 left, 50-22. Anderson, back to Anderson, back to Anderson. Anderson for three, three for Anderson.
Really good ball movement there by the Andersons, and Michaela getting open for three and getting Garnet Valley's first points of the fourth quarter.
Nice pass from Anderson to Anderson, which led to the three from Anderson. Different Andersons.
Yep, number 25, Abby Anderson. Number 2, Michaela Anderson.
Michaela Anderson, I saw warm-ups making threes 5 feet beyond the line at least. So very good shooter. Dedinger doesn't go. Sugar rebound for Marple. Zografakis rebound for Marple. Zografakis goes up court. Timeout for Marple. 3 minutes left to go. 53-22. We will be right back after this short break. Thank you. $2:55 left in the fourth quarter. 53-22. Garnet Valley over Marple Newtown. As you see, a very slow-paced offense for... Oh, there's an air ball there by number 23, Katie Scally.
Garnet Valley, all they have to do here is take their time, be able to run out the clock with what looks like a very dominant win tonight.
Yeah. 2:16 left. Marple has 2 timeouts left. Garnet Valley has 4. Abby Anderson will check back in for Kendall DiCamillo.
Abby Anderson checks into the game for the Jags. She replaces Kendall DiCamillo.
Michaela Anderson.
Like the ball movement here by the Jaguars. Not being sloppy and running out the clock.
Now, I think we should do our MVPs now because we have to do a quick wrap-up tonight. So, I have 2 MVPs tonight. For the first time ever, 2. I have Maddie McKee, and of course,
Brianne Borky.
I have Brianne Borky.
Those would probably be my 2 MVPs too. I mean, like McKee, she had a highlighted night by scoring 17 points.
And even though Borky did have those 4 points that led her to 1,000, McKee had 17 or 18 dominant points and rebounds.
Yeah, and you could see tonight how dominant she was in the paint, and why Garnet Valley was able to build this lead. And of course, Brianne Borky, not specifically points-wise, but with other stats, rebounds, assists, blocks, steals. She's been really stuffing the stat sheet tonight, and why she also is the MVP as well. And of course, the 1,000 point thing doesn't hurt either.
It certainly doesn't hurt. 1 minute left. 53-22. Jags will hold on to the ball as long as they can. Nope, they'll shoot it. And they'll get the rebound. 50 seconds left. The Jags will continue their undefeated streak as they will face Strathaven next, I believe. Nice basket for Kayla Wenger.
Nice job by Wegner there, using her strength to rip the ball away from the Marple defender and getting those 2 hard-fought points.
33-point lead for the Jags. Less than 30 seconds left. 20 seconds left. If I were Marple, I would just hold it here. Just end the suffering. Take the bus ride home. Or get an N1 and leave with some confidence.
Yes, it's good to see that Marple is still fighting, that they still want every point possible in this game, even though they know that they will not leave Garnet Valley with a win.
That was Emily Reynolds with the 2 points. And she gets it. 55-25, 30-point lead, and that should about do it. 5 seconds left, and the Jags will continue their undefeated streak as they turn it over with the last seconds of the game to make it 12-0, 55-25 final. From Alec Eskin, I'm Ben Hoyt saying good night. See you Saturday.